governments, both authoritarian and genuinely democratic, who are now united in a conviction that they need a much greater level of surveillance of their populations. Now, at the moment, it's about public health, but it could be about other things in the future. But what they want, in your phrase, is to get under the skin of their population so that they're surveilling them in the most profound ways, from body temperature to all sorts of other physical data, which automatically is going to be recorded. Everything from their movements to their breath is going to be recorded. Is that, in your view, taking the historical perspective, a power that we should right now be happy to invest in our government?
Well, I'm not against surveillance per se. I think it's a very important technological tool that can help humanity fight against this epidemic and against future epidemics, and we need to use it. But we need to use it responsibly and carefully so we don't end up losing our freedoms in order to get protection from epidemics. There is a huge danger of the rise of totalitarian regimes, worse than anything we've seen before. In the 20th century, you had totalitarian regime that monitored what people were doing, but they couldn't go under the skin and monitor what people were actually feeling and thinking. This was absolutely impossible. They didn't have the technology or the computing power to analyze all the data. Now, for the first time in history, it is becoming feasible to monitor everybody all the time, and not just what we do, but even what we feel. You know, we have been hearing for many years about the rise of this surveillance, but most people still focus on what you can call over-the-skin surveillance. What you do, not what happens inside your body. Like, we already know that corporations and governments can know that you are now watching this show. And they can, if you watch BBC How Talk, they can deduce from that all kinds of things about your political views, about your artistic tastes, even about your personality. But this is still limited. They don't know yet what you're actually feeling as you're watching us. Do you think that I'm talking nonsense? Do you think that I'm correct and you're becoming very afraid? Are you bored and you're looking for the remote control to switch to another channel? They don't know that. But once you have under-the-skin surveillance, you can know that. Because emotions and feelings are biological phenomena, just like fever. The same technology, if you wear a biometric bracelet that constantly monitors your body temperature, your heart rate, your blood pressure, and other biometric data, it can know if you have fever, but it can also know if you're angry, or if you're joyful, or if you're bored. It's all biological phenomena.
Yes, and because this technology makes no real differentiation between the different aspects of what it can read about you, surely if we give up our right to privacy when it comes to our health, we are going to, in the end, give up our privacy when it comes to our thoughts and feelings as well.
Maybe in a couple of decades, when people look back, the thing they will remember from the COVID crisis is this is the moment when everything went digital. This was the moment when everything became monitored. I think that the big process that's happening right now in the world is hacking human beings, the ability to hack humans, to understand deeply what's happening within you, what makes you go. COVID is critical because this is what convinces people to accept, to legitimize total biometric surveillance. If we want to stop this epidemic, we need not just to monitor people, we need to monitor what's happening under their skin. But exactly the same technology can determine what you think about the government. You know, anger is a biological phenomena just like disease. It's not some spiritual thing out there.